Hello and welcome to Heroes of History. This time we're looking into Leonidas I here, and he has some ordinary hit points. Well, it's okay, def not high, and a rather high attack. Now, as we look at his base stats, basic, melee unit, fast speeds, and basic. So, not a lot to fuss about in there. His ability is This is Sparta. It's level 13 at the moment. It gives a stump that deals 146.4% damage to all enemies within a range of 2.5, which is the same as Artemisia. And but she just shoots arrows, so it covers a much larger area, because that's basically only the one in front of him is in that half of circle and 2.5 range, because, well, they won't swarm him and fill the ranks behind him. So it's a much shorter area. I can see if I can find Artemisia. She should be down here somewhere. Oh, there she is. See, 2.5, but she also only deals 125% damage. But it's not that much different, because she's also only level 6. So if I moved her up, she would deal more damage and in a shorter initial charge. So that's why I basically believe she is stronger than Leonidas. Now let's put it to the test here, and let's go on the campaign map, and let's test it out in Province 18, as it went too easy in Province 17 in the last video with area damaging heroes. We have the 3 area damaging heroes here, the support unit and the healer. Now let's them fan it all out and let's see how they do. As you can see, she can hit the entire area there. Here he is lucky, they are all close combat, so he'll hit them all when he jumps. But he doesn't choose the largest group, as she does with her ranged attack, which is why she gains more from him than he does. Now jumping again, and she is charging again a large group of enemies, which helps out a lot here. Now they lost their attack powers, so will receive less damage down here, but they're also dead up here. And as he can only jump at those in front of him, he just chose a very little group up here, which isn't, again, a good stance. Now you can of course correlate that with your own picking of when to do it, so you get more from it, but basically it gives much less. Let's look into the stats. Now let's dive into the next battle. And we usually take battle number 4. No, we can't do that. There's heroes there. That wouldn't. Oh, there's a lot of heroes there too. Oh, this is a very tough hero-heavy province. That caught me unprepared last year. Let's take stage 7 then. There's a bunch of units there, so let's take it out on someone and see if we can actually survive this battle, because damn, there's a lot of people here. That helped a lot on this province section up here, because, well, now they're almost all dead. But as you saw with them both only attacking up there, he only took the close combat units, while Artemisia took the entire group. And now he's already dead, but that's also only a one-wave battle, so it's a very, very strong battle. And as we saw, he had a rather low defensive ability, so he's not much of a tank. He's a attack unit, and going into close combat, an attack unit, and the only one, that's a bit tough on him. Let's look into the stats. Now let's delve into another battle and see how he does, and see if he can manage to survive that. Now we had that one. Let's check this one out. That's only ordinary units, so let's see if we can deal with them. Now it's a 3-wave battle, so it won't be as concentrated fire upon him, but he still is the frontline unit, so he will track the damage, as we have no tanks that walks in front of him. But being a close combat unit, it's a very good feature to be tank-like, because it's hard to keep someone in front of you when they need to be in melee distance, both of them. So standing even side by side, which they will technically do, it means that half of them will still hit him even with a tank unit there, because he won't have a foot ahead of him. So he's okay at attacking and doing some good damage and finishing it if you're sure of winning. But if it's a longer battle with more damage coming his way, well, he'll be very much prone to dying compared to a tank unit that can actually hold the front line. And we can also see it here, how often he goes very low in hit points. But fortunately for him, we got good support in the Shoka right now, and they're not that concentrated as in the previous battle, which was only one wave. Here the 3 waves actually saves him. Now looks the battle stats this round. It should look better for him, though he won't win it. Now let's find a 4th and a 5th battle. They won't be here because Battle 9 always contains hero units. So we will delve into the next province here, province 19. And let's see if number 1 here, there's no hero units, so let's charge that. That's a lot of catapults and does a lot of area damage, but well, that only affects the low amount of ordinary units following our heroes. It won't really affect anyone else. Now I see it's a close combat, he'll go in and take the damage. And luckily they don't do a lot of damage as they're area damaging, so he'll be fine. This round will be much worse as there's a lot of archers here. This is a 3-wave battle, so there should be still a great chance to have him survive anyway. Though it comes a little close for my liking. Now we come to the final battle, which should be the strongest compared to the hit point there. There's a lot of archers and cavalry. I think we'll lose in this round. Even though he got this healing, he'll probably lose. Yes, as I was afraid of. He's simply not strong enough as a defensive unit and can't heal fast enough. And we'll lose, I think, one or 2 more heroes. But I still believe we'll win. It's a very, very tough 2-star, this battle. Let's look at the battle stats and see how bad it really was. Now let's take one final test for this hero and see how he does. Let's see. There are no heroes here, so let's take this second battle in Province 19 and see how he fares. As you can see, he will suffer the added damage there, which is not too bad, so he'll survive relatively easy this first round. There's simply not enough units hitting at him for it to be an issue. I'm more worried about the second round, which contains more than 50% of the hit points. 54 to be exact, I can see now. There's a lot of units coming down on both sides, and that will affect them all. And at some point he wasn't fast enough to get up and protect Artemisia, which was the first error. The cavalry was simply too fast there. And as he's not super strong himself, well, that ruler from Pythagoras wasn't fast enough to help him out either. Now we're getting a bit close here to losing a 3rd hero. I think we'll manage and get a very close 2-star out of this. Yeah, well, let's look at the battle stats. I think Pythagoras was winning once more. He really have excelled these last 3 battles. Yes, he did. Now let's delve a little with the battle stats down here. even though it's harder battles and there's more hit points to be gained, he didn't even reach Cyrus the Great in battle because, well, he was a bit more prone to dying, and he still looked like he got more hit points that landed on him, but with a lower defense. Well, he will have more damage to his hit points, so it's supposed to be expected, because he didn't live long enough to give a proper amount of damage, and he took more damage because he couldn't defend himself really. So that way I still think that Cyrus the Great is a better hero, even though we took tougher battles this time. As you can see, Artemisia even went lower on her average damage, while Pythagoras really excelled here. Almost 60,000 damage in one battle. They were really strong area damages, and in comparison to that, they seem kind of bleak, the close combat ones, but they are also more there to keep them safe. And I think Cyrus is a better one at the job. That's at least my general assessment when I use them both in Alliance Treasure Hunt, where they often work side by side or on either side of the combat field. And in general, you can have Cyrus the Great survive. You can't with Leonidas. He more often dies and doesn't help out that long in the combat, which drags down his actual potential. So I will choose Cyrus over Leonidas any day. Now I'll say thank you for watching this video.